Hello, this is Amy again. Today we're going to talk about the Hilger's big move. Why did we leave Beijing and move to Europe? So it wasn't easy for me. First, I have to learn the language because I don't know how to speak German, and it's so hard to move around here without speaking the language. So of course, after Chinese, I have to switch into another language again. Second, I have no friends here. I have to live in a new environment, a new culture, so it's a big adjustment for me. And it's also a big adjustment for my kid.
China will always be a special place for me and my husband. We met there, we fell in love, we got engaged there, and then had my first pregnancy there and gave birth there, so it will always be close to my heart. After almost 10 years, we decided to finally move out because we have a toddler and pollution problems in China is not really good for him, not also good for us, so we had to leave. For our last night in Beijing, we went to our favorite hot pot restaurant with our friends and we had dinner with them for our despedida party. We ordered everything that we are going to miss because Chinese food is really good, especially if you're eating them in China. My husband and I love hot potting, and I hope that we can find something like that here in Europe, because once you've tasted the authentic Chinese dishes, especially hot pot, you're going to look for that everywhere. So I hope we can find one here. We had to do a lot of packing, selling, and shipping. So those things that we couldn't bring with us are shipped, like our furnitures and the baby stuffs that my son doesn't use anymore. We decided to sell them. Here's the tip. If you're living in Beijing and you're planning to move out, you can sell your stuffs through WeChat. There's a group there where they sell old stuffs or second-hand stuffs. And then there's also Beijing Mamas. It's an organization for expat mamas in Beijing. It was very stressful because we had a lot of luggages. We were over-luggaged, but the staff of the Hainan Airlines assisted us. They helped us a lot. And then we found out that the over-luggage fee wasn't that expensive as what we were expecting. We were at the airport 3 hours before our flight, but we were the last ones to board because we had to do a lot of unpacking and packing, so they were already calling our names, so we had to run. I wasn't able to take some videos because I was very stressed, and then I had to take care of a toddler too. It was his first time to have a long flight. We were very lucky because the cousin of my husband and his girlfriend fetched us at the airport and then let us stay in their place for a night, drove us to IKEA, and then helped us set up the beds, and even lent us some of his furnitures and even the stove and pots so we could cook right away in our flat. Then the next day we went to IKEA to buy beds and beddings and plates, utensils, things that we needed the most. We couldn't buy the furnitures and set up the kitchen right away because we had to go to Austria a day later for my husband's best friend's wedding. We did our road trip from Cologne to Austria. That was our first trip as a family, our first road trip with our kiddo. It was fun and exciting. I will post about that next time. After 10 days, we came home and then we fixed some things in our flat, ordered our kitchen, and then got busy with furnishing our flat. It was my first time to do painting too. I mean painting the walls, because in Asia, like for example in China and in the Philippines, we just pay someone to paint our walls there because the labor cost is cheap. Here it's expensive, so we chose to do things on our own so we can save up. We started installing our kitchen, bought furnitures, and made our flat livable, so that kept us busy for months. We also checked some flea markets here so we could get some of our stuffs cheap. If I only knew that many of the stuffs that they're selling here come from China, I could have just bought my furnitures there and then had them shipped here. Our shipping wasn't very expensive because we did shared shipping in Beijing. So we got it cheaper. Shared shipping is you're shipping your stuffs together with other people using one container van. After 3 months, we got our stuffs here in Europe and everything was fine.
Okay, so moving wasn't easy. It was very stressful for me and my husband, but we did it. Our flat is okay now, it's livable, but we still have to do some things. It's a work in progress. My son is going to the kindergarten, he has new friends, my husband is busy at work, while me, I still have to learn the language, I have to find new friends, and I have to adapt to their culture. So far, I like it here because the air is clean, I feel safe here, I don't worry if my son is running around, because I know that the environment is clean, and I'm living closer to my parents. They live in Sicily, so I can fly there anytime as long as I have the money and I have the time. So yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for the new adventure, the new learnings, the new experiences, and the new things that life can offer me here in Europe. So yeah, bring it on, Europe. We're ready for you. So that's it for now, guys. Till next time, thank you so much. Cheers, bye-bye.